The White House is pushing the Supreme Court to uphold a controversial executive order that would redefine U.S. citizenship, sparking debates over constitutional rights and border security. This case, shared with the Associated Press on Saturday, highlights a legal battle that could determine whether children born to undocumented parents should automatically gain U.S. citizenship, even if their parents are in the country illegally or temporarily. The administration's appeal, which hasn't been officially docketed at the Supreme Court, aims to challenge lower courts' rulings that blocked the order from taking effect nationwide. The Justice Department's petition, distributed to lawyers challenging the order, underscores the tension between federal authority and state sovereignty. Solicitor General D. John Sauer criticized the lower court's decisions, calling them unlawful and undermining our border security. He argued that the courts improperly granted citizenship to thousands of unqualified individuals, violating the principle that citizenship should be tied to legal status. Cody Wofsy, an ACLU attorney representing children affected by the policy, insists the executive order is illegal. "This is unconstitutional, plain and simple," he said in an email. "No amount of political maneuvering can change that." The order, signed by President Trump in his second term, overturns 125 years of legal precedent under the 14th Amendment, which grants citizenship to anyone born on U.S. soil, with exceptions for diplomats and foreign forces. Lower courts have repeatedly struck down the order, citing its violation of the 14th Amendment's intent to protect marginalized groups, including Black Americans. Even after a Supreme Court ruling in June that limited the use of nationwide injunctions, courts have ruled the order likely unconstitutional. The justices did not resolve whether the underlying citizenship law itself is valid, but every court that reviewed the issue concluded it violates the amendment's core principle. The administration is appealing two cases, one from the Ninth Circuit in San Francisco and another from a New Hampshire federal judge. The Ninth Circuit ruled that states suing over the order needed a nationwide injunction to address disparities in how birthright citizenship is applied across states. Meanwhile, a New Hampshire judge blocked the order in a class action lawsuit involving all affected children. Birthright citizenship, long a cornerstone of U.S. law, ensures that anyone born in the country is a citizen, regardless of parental status. This principle was enshrined in the 14th Amendment's first sentence after the Civil War. However, the administration argues that children of non-citizens are subject to the jurisdiction of the U.S., meaning they aren't entitled to citizenship. The case has become a flashpoint for constitutional debates, with critics arguing that the order undermines border security and racial equality. Supporters claim it's a necessary measure to protect national interests, while opponents insist it's a violation of civil rights. As the Supreme Court weighs its decision, the outcome could reshape the legal landscape of U.S. citizenship for generations to come.